Well, it's interesting with the Bears' point of view. I have, of course, a different perspective than everybody else has. Ted's kind of walking here like, hey, what's going on, gang? He was in the, if he'll get on. I'm sorry, we're just going to maybe get a wait on Ted here. As you can see on the camera, Ted is in an active shedding, and he's doing a very good job. He hasn't lost any hair on his butt, or should I say, he hasn't lost much hair on his butt. It's all growing back in nicely. Nicely. Um, Ted is kind of, I think, wondering what's going on. He watched the workers move his den. He investigated in the alley as to what was going on inside that cabin den, and he just walked away. He said, "Oh, okay." He was not annoyed by the noise as Holly and Tasha are. From my perspective of what the Bears were saying, I have Tasha being stressed about it, Holly wanting out to take care of everything because that's what Holly does, and Lucky is in the bunker because he doesn't like noise at all. We haven't talked much about the move for Ted, and it's been this week that we made the decision, and the complete staff and board and Dr. Rogers is all they are all saying yes, yes, Ted needs this rest. I am probably the biggest person pushing for this, and also Scott. We see him struggle, we see him slowing down, and he just needs a break. And he's going to get it. And I'm so very, very pleased that the staff is all on board with this. Our board, our North American Bear Center board, and also Dr. Rogers have all given us the thumbs up. And it's very, very important that for all of you to know, all of you, everyone, that this is the best thing for Ted. Ted will still have his social visits. Ted will still see the people. Ted will still be able to come up to, he's going to have a new snack bar. He will still come up and be able to rest his elbows and have attention. The interns love Ted. They absolutely adore Ted and will make sure that he is not only talked to, but they also sing him songs and tell him stories. So with all that going on, I think Ted's going to be a pretty happy guy where he's going. And it's not like he's moving away. He's only going 2 doors down or 2 enclosures down. So I hope that you will all support us in this move. He will have a stationary camera, as we said, but this is important for Ted. And my concern always is going to be Bears first, everyone else second. And I know that's hard for some folks to adjust to, but that's my job, and I wouldn't be doing a very good job if I put myself or anybody else's interest without a safety factor. Safety factor, of course, is the most important, but next to that, our Bears are number one for me. So I'm going to hand this back over to Judy because I have a mosquito on my nose and I can't get it. So here's Judy.